And yes, I have no makeup on. Deal with it. So, it's International Women's Day. It's the start of a new week. We've got loads of orders going out. And I need to put my face on and get this week's video edited. There we go. Look a little bit more human now. So I wanted to do a quick review because I got some more EAs this weekend from Complete Strength. So this is the mango flavour. It smells so good. And it's really smooth as well, like, if you can really see, there's no bits, it's, you don't get bitty bits. And it tastes like ripe mango, rather than like fresh mango, it's more of a ripe mango taste. But really good. I'm such an EA convert. I absolutely love them. So I've also got the strawberry and kiwi to try. What flavour have I just finished? I can't remember what flavour I've just finished. But it wasn't either of those two. So yes, if you love your EAs, you want something that blends really easy and it's nice and smooth and it tastes really good as well, Complete Strength. Go over. I don't have a discount code because I'm not getting anything from it, but I really like them. So, yes, thank you. Hey, just an update. So, Monday is done and dusted. And I am in my Complete Strength t-shirt. It's been an alright day. Work hasn't gone according to plan. Also had something dumped on me towards the end of today, which kind of sparked a little bit of panic just before I was about to go to the gym. But it's all sorted now, that's cool. Had a wicked session, a really good session, really focused. I tried the Complete Strength pumped, non-stim. Really good, really focused. Hit a few more PBs and definitely putting the weights up again next week. Cardio felt alright as well, apart from my shins. So I think the action of lifting feet up on a Stairmaster is just flaring my tib anterior a little bit. So I'm not too sure what we're going to do about that. I'm going to persist, see how I get on. See how I get on in the morning as well for my walk. And yeah. But no, on the whole, not too bad a Monday. Picked a couple of spots, dry skin, hormonal, it was last week, but, and yeah, Monday's been a success, tick box. Good morning, it is Thursday. Oh, I'm all over the place. I've realised I've not really recorded much in the last couple of days because I've just been busy with work. So I just pulled up at the hospital. I'm about to go into Huddersfield this morning. I'm then going to Airedale this afternoon. Prep's been okay. I've still been getting up every morning at around 4:45 to get up and go and do my morning walks. Must admit, makeup looks alright today. It's a nice sunny day today. And I've just finished a book, a really great book. So anybody watching this that has got a keen interest in, there we go, it's better, anxiety and depression, or even just a keen interest to just understand more about society in the world today that we live in, it's actually really good at highlighting this. So I'm just going to pop it on there, see if we can get that to focus. So Johann Hari, Lost Connections, really amazing book in terms of the pharmaceutical industry, looking at that as a whole, and the chemical element of the debate, but then also speaks deeply about the biological, psychological and social components of depression and anxiety, highly relatable to society that we live in today on many different elements. So in terms of media, work, just the environments that we live in, the connections of not the tribe so much anymore, but the community. So it's a really, really bloody good book. So I've been listening to that since Monday, and I've just finished it this morning. So yeah, any keen readers out there, get on Audible as well. It's a really, really good listen. But no, prep seems to be going okay. I'm cracking on. Still been getting PBs in the gym, and just trying to think. My weight fluctuated back up again yesterday. Seems to be a bit of a running trend with me, so I'm hoping I'm just going to wake up overnight at some point and my weight's just going to drop. I'm clearly changing. My check-ins show that I'm changing. Saw Rob Latta yesterday for my coaching meeting, and he could see the difference. I was like, well, believe it or not, I haven't actually lost weight. He's like, well, you definitely have. You've definitely changed. And I'm like, good, thank you very much. So thanks, Rob. So yeah, all good. Just need to keep cracking on, keep chipping away, and hopefully, obviously more things are coming out about coronavirus as well. So please, folks, keep hygienic, keep washing your hands, keep healthy, keep eating clean, and don't open yourself up to being preferably near ill people, but just keep in mind health from the inside out, and fingers crossed the world doesn't come to an end, or that we run out of toilet roll, because now that is probably more my biggest worry. I won't go to a toilet unless it's got toilet roll in. Probably find me on the black market selling masks, alcohol and toilet rolls from the hospitals. Just kidding. What is up, people? So, it is Sunday, and I have been a little bit, not lazy with recording this week, but just not being in the right headspace creativity-wise, so I haven't really done much. So I did my check-in yesterday. That will follow this video. My weight has gone back up again, and it's that frustration of, you know that you're doing everything. So I'm doing my step count, I'm doing my cardio, putting everything into my weight sessions. Diet is strict, it's, calorie wise, it's tiring. To not see changes is quite frustrating. So we've taken a new tack this week and increase my calories slightly to see if that will make a difference on my training days. Obviously with everything going off with Corona, it's going to be an interesting week. I'm not too sure work-wise what it entails for us. I think we've been kind of advised to not go into hospitals, and a lot of hospitals have put bans on reps entering anyway, so we can't go in anyway. And I don't know many people that will, especially given this pressure on the NHS now over the next few weeks especially, that will want to be getting into long phone calls, kind of Skype calls with us and stuff. I just don't see it happening. They are under pressure, and right now they need to concentrate on keeping the health service running, not dealing with us, quite frankly. Yes, there are some things that they will need from us, but generally those people are quite proactive in contacting us to get stuff done for them. So I had a massage on Friday as well, because I've had, as you might know from my last video, I started with shin splints from doing all the cardio, and I've had my I had to think about them, left and right. So I've had my left leg done as well as my right leg this time, and I just feel like quite bruised. I'm not bruised, there's no bruising there, I just feel quite tender still, and it's now Sunday, and I had that done Friday night. So yeah, So that's really about it. I've had quite a nice chilled weekend so far. As you can see, Fuzzy Hair don't care. We took the dogs out for a walk this morning. Rest day food today. Trained up her, got all my cardio done yesterday. Shame what else happened yesterday. Watched a couple of films. Got my step count in, took myself and Bella for a walk last night. And that's about it. It's just been nice. Just trying to not stress myself out too much, because I think stress is probably one of the reasons why my weight isn't also budging. And the fact that I actually do just dread check-ins now, because my weight just never seems to do what it should be doing. And I know that we shouldn't be focused on the scales, but anyhow, it still gets to you, doesn't it, when you put in all the effort in. This is probably like the most amount of effort I've actually put in this far out as well, because I've still got actually 16 weeks today now still to my first show. To feel like you're not getting anywhere, I can see physical changes, but it's then, well, why is nothing budging on the scales? Like, I'm starting to get abs. Not that I think you can fully see that on the video, just due to the lighting and stuff that's on there. Sorry, I've got something in my eye. It's driving me crackers. But yeah, it's quite frustrating. Anyone else that's prepped and had a similar problem where weight just doesn't seem to budge, I'd love to know how you deal and cope with that, and if it affects you or not. I'm trying for it, like, on a conscious level it's not affecting me, but I think on a subconscious level I think it is. I've had cracking amounts of sleep the last couple of days. I've not had to rush to get up to really do much this weekend, which has been lovely. It's probably been one of the first weekends in ages that I've actually been able to have a bit of chill time. So yeah, especially with possibly working from home the next couple of weeks, life just feels like it's taken at a little bit of a slower pace, but in a good way. I know obviously everything that's happening with Corona, it could be scary, but I just think if you're doing everything that you can do to stay fit, well, healthy, clean, there's nothing more that you really can do. And I think it just kind of highlights, to some extent, I don't know, it all comes round, doesn't it? World karma. But we'll see what happens. It could be very interesting. This time next week I could be telling you that I'm not actually prepping because there's no show to prep for. Yeah, that's all I will say. So next video is where I'm currently at, as of 16 weeks out on a Saturday, yesterday. And yeah, I'll just say peace, because I probably won't film too much more today. Not much going on, just chilling. If anyone follows me on Facebook as well, I put something on yesterday, a really, really good film that I watched. And anyone that is into like mindset and stuff, it does completely. It was just so powerful. Let me just find it. So I'm just sidetracked looking at what's going on with my mum in Spain. So my mum flew to Spain on Friday or Thursday? On Friday. It looks like she's actually getting back tomorrow night before they actually shut it. So it's called The Upside, and I believe there's also an original French version called Les Untouchables. That's fucking shocking pronouncing. Les Untouchables. But yeah, so this film, let's see if it'll focus. The Upside. It's got Kevin Hart in it, and also the guy out of Breaking Bad. But it's a fucking fantastic film. If you stuck for anything to watch, like tonight, next week, get that on. Really, really, really good. So like, I had so many goosebump moments in it. Really, really fantastic. And yeah, I think I'll be reading quite a few books this week actually. I've actually bought Johann Hari's Lost Connections that arrived yesterday. I've also bought Fern Cotton's Happy. I'm going to be starting that this week. And yeah, I'm on cracking on. What's my next Audible? I'm on the 5am Club on Audible at the minute. Not gonna lie, it's not really drawing me in just yet. I've also kind of started a bit of Ant Middleton's book as well, which that is a little bit more interesting, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, 5am Club. It's not really hitting the mark at the minute. I'm hoping it's gonna get going soon. So yeah, anyone else wanting any book recommendations, hit me up and we'll happily recommend some while you are possibly off and self-isolating. So anyway, have a good afternoon.
Yeah.